Yo yo, welcome to Reng Feels Like Playing City Skylines 2. I put a lot of time into this game already, but we're gonna start a new city. We're gonna start the city of Rengington. I kind of have a little bit of a thought in mind here, just in terms of sort of how I want it done. I was kind of thinking of making some sort of dichotomy between maybe having like a low income kind of side of a city compared to like a very high density, high income side of a city kind of type deal. I don't know. I don't necessarily know how well I could make that actually work in this game. So what do we got here? I don't even know what map I really want to use here. Multiple outside connections. You can build on 76%. Everything is available. That's not necessarily. Is that a lot of fertile land? Oh yeah. Yeah, it is. Is this just flat land? Is that what that is? I got like a bunch of ore, bunch of oil. Sunshine Peninsula. Same deal, has a bunch of stuff here. 60% buildable. Looks very flat. I'm not too sure if I really want to go flat completely. River Delta. Waterway. I know this one is super hilly. Damn. I'm not actually too sure. I almost want to go Barrier Island and then actually pivot and kind of build into the continent space. I don't know. Go ahead here. Just give me a sec here, actually. Okay, well, maybe we want to go sweeping plains. There's really not much farmland there. I kind of want to make like a full-on like greater city kind of type deal where there's like a full-on city where there's downtown area and then there's like outskirts city kind of type deals like there would be in normal societies. Go try to make it a little bit realistic, sort of, if I can. I'm not an architect, but we're a civil engineer, but I think this is I'm just gonna go with coral riches. Has a lot of resources, has all the connections. Might be a bit boring, I don't know. That's kind of all I'm worried about, is it might be a little boring if it's flat, but I'm gonna take it. We're gonna rename the city Rengington. We're gonna go with the European style. Gonna keep it with right-hand traffic. We're gonna do a full-on progression, even though it'd be nice to kind of have everything unlocked. I think we're just going to go with the normal progression of the game. Just play the game like you would normally play it. There might still be stuff that I haven't done yet, so I'll keep tutorials on. I did download a couple of mods. I haven't tested them out, so hopefully this goes well. Bear with me while might have to learn what some of these do, if they're even installed or not. I don't really see anything new on my HUD here. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything new here on my UI here, so I don't know, whatever. Even if it's just a normal build, I'm okay with that. So we will start with pausing. Let's not lose any unnecessary money here. What do we got here? So it's not completely flat, which is good. Has some contours to it. Might make something interesting out of that. I don't know. We'll see. It's not like super hilly either, so you can flatten out areas and it won't look too stupid. Okay, what do we got here? What do I want to do? Where's the water flow in here? Seem to be flowing too fast here, if it's flowing at all. I thought it showed you the lines here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay, so it's not really moving at all. Uh-oh, that's not good for water. So plumbing. How am I gonna do the plumbing here? Shite. It sort of goes down, I guess. Not very strong, and then it kind of gets stuck here. This might look ugly for a bit. Hopefully this doesn't do too much damage. I'll probably swap over to land. The wastewater treatment plants. But for now, I guess we'll have to just deal with brown water. And then we will do the pumping station from up here. Might as well just bring a dual line across the entire thing. So we have water. Now we need a road to that water. We'll just go, for now, we'll just... maybe we'll go alleyway. Go curve road. Gonna stay there. Sometimes the symbols in this game kind of suck. How's that not connected? Just connect that across. What the hell? Did that not work? Plumbing. just to get rid of the symbols. That kind of sucks. Okay, so now we have water at least started. We'll need power, maybe a grid. So what do we got? We got a freeway coming in. Outer freeway. Next out there, we got another, is that a train? That's train connection. Obviously you have water. Oh, I guess water flows this way too. Shit. Which way is it flowing? No. This is like a weird stagnant water as well. Weird. Okay. Well, hopefully I don't get too much of a pool of brown water here. Okay, let's go roads. We got a forest there. What's that? That's the train. So we only have one outside connection, technically. There's two. I guess so, two outside connections. I know we can make our own, so it's not the end of the world. There's a lot of area to do that. So, I'm almost thinking we kind of just take a freeway kind of down the coast here to kind of wrap up, and then we'll take another freeway probably right off this corner here, pop another freeway off, kind of split it off that way, and then kind of fork it, wrap it around, and kind of mimic the other one on the coast. And then I don't know if I'll join that up or if I'll make an outside connection. I'll probably actually make that an outside connection. And then maybe do another freeway connection across. And then this one will probably be an outside connection. Okay. And then obviously we'll make some sort of offshoot across the way there. Okay. I think I kind of understand what I'll start to do here. So if we make maybe our first suburb, and then maybe we'll split off. I don't know if I want to make the city on the river. Maybe I do. We make this connection keep going down. Maybe make a suburb like right here, and then go down, get a grand city here, and then you'll have a bunch of cities or suburbs out here. This is kind of, you'll split the freeway off here, maybe have like kind of maybe two major cities, have a nice little urban center around here as well. I'm just kind of trying to think it through here. Yeah. Let's start with basic bridge. So we will just start with basic bridge. So 2-lane road. Pop this up. Oops. Now, messing this up. Okay, let's go. One page up. Make sure it's straight. And then we got 56 meters. $72, so that's 144. And then 56, I believe, is what it was. Straighten it out. Just try to make sure it's kind of even. Okay, and then we'll continue this road This will eventually turn into a freeway. I definitely like how in City Skylines 2, you can overlap roads and they just kind of let you do that. Didn't let you do that before. Okay, so then we're gonna make some little roads on one-ways. Just a nice, easy, simple connection. Let's go 72. No, we will go 40 straight, and then we will go 48. 72. Straight. Did not mean to do that. Try that again. 56. Did I just... I don't get it. Why do I keep doing that?
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement.
What kind of future does music have if it doesn't look to its past? Well, I say the question speaks for itself. Here on Second Moon, we know you can't move forward unless you keep both eyes steadily trained on what's behind you.
Just kind of make it symmetrical. I'm kind of a bit of a perfectionist when it kind of comes to symmetrical stuff. Might be a bit of a fool. Oops. Damn it. Did the same thing. Yeah, try not to do that again. Let's go. 40. I can't do the 56, but we'll just do 55, go down. Oops, 72. Doesn't have to be exactly, but okay, so I almost want to pull that back. Or we just need freeway to extend that out. Well, we'll just make it simple for now. It doesn't need to be anything special right now. We'll change it up afterwards. So I'll just go straight from there. Doesn't line up perfectly, but that's fine. I'll fix the directions after I'm done. Something wrong. Maybe I did this one and I just kind of messed up the rest of them. Weird. I just messed up the numbers on the last one. Just whatever. That's no big deal. Okay, so we kind of have like a oblong little on-ramp system here. Let's just change the directions. Okay, so that should be a good on-ramp for now. Switch it up. 4-lane roads, continue it down. Straight out. Kind of almost want to build something like through the forest here and then kind of start in this corner kind of build out in this flat spot here. I don't necessarily want to tear down the forest. But we will curve the road up there. Oh man, sometimes. Try that again. Go through there and then just keep going. Okay. That's just like the main road into our little smaller, little urban center area here. It'll just be the main strip, obviously, where like you're gonna have all your commercial areas, maybe a couple amenities and office spaces, or maybe not office, but utilities and stuff. And then we will go with another crossroad here. It's nice right next to our outside power source, so don't necessarily need to build a coal mine just yet. I can just use outside sources. We're gonna have a little bit of a main strip going off this way. Go out a little bit, maybe we'll curve it. Come out, curve it, kind of come across this way, build that out, kind of have a nice little odd shape here. It'll be a grid system, but it'll be a little bit, some of the connections will be a little odder shapes. Okay, so let's go commercial. Start of our residential will be here, so we'll do smaller roads. Pull out right at the last one. Follow what we can here. This one will just be a little bit of a weird road, while the grid is a little bit more rigid. Okay. Oh shoot, these are one-way roads. That was an accident. Swap those to regular roads. Continue on with our building. I think we'll go by 3x3 housing is typically how I like to at least start it off, so we don't have to deal with the problem with the weird housing issue, or the rent's too high or whatever. If you just do 3x3 houses, you will be all good. How do I want to start this? I kind of made that a weird shape. Maybe I come off of this road 90 degree, made it get completely straight. And then make sure 180, so that's straight. So we can kind of grid off this, and then whatever irregularities there are, it is what it is. So we'll make commercial, maybe a school, maybe a park. Let's just start our housing here. We will stop it just before there. Maybe a bunch of cul-de-sacs, or maybe I can squeeze in tight housing here. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I actually take a road right there. You go 3, 3. Okay, we can do that. That'll work. And then a little bit of smaller looking housing on the back end. Let's delete that, but we'll maybe we'll just start with that. Kind of get our bearings on how this goes. I'm pretty meticulous when it comes to this because I just don't want to deal with the high rent. So if you actually make your own houses of a bunch of compact row housing right here, or not really row housing, but we'll stop the road there, make a nice connection right there, bring that out 90 degrees. Actually, let's pull that back right there. Then we'll continue this going forward. I wish it told you the meters no matter what. You could copy roads. 232. Go 232. Stop that. Go 90 degrees up. Carry that through. So we'll have some nice symmetrical road or house patterns right now. I'm pretty sure I paused the game, I thought. Nope, I didn't pause the game. Okay, so oops. Oh well, not a big deal. And we'll have maybe cul-de-sac here type thing. End it there. Delete this, or actually no, I'm gonna keep that so this road's name is different than nope, I am dumb. We're good. Okay, so that should work. We have a nice little cul-de-sac there. Maybe we'll take this out and do kind of the same here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll make it road. Start. Nope. Right there. There'll be a little bit of a gap. I guess I didn't make that road very straight. That's fine. Break up the pattern a little bit there. I could put a path in there.
You're listening to Second Moon, the station for the...
I'm gonna turn that down. That is annoying. So let's go audio. Radio. I like the radio, but I kind of wish you could turn like the frickin' radio voice down.
My dear,
it's still pretty
Professor
loud.
Hornbuckle, whereas I make no apology for my erudite,
we will
modesty demands that I prevaricate
the
against
roads.
the title. I am but a humble devotee of the form, and all my expertise derives merely from a life devoted to the gentle arts. Though I do thank you for the honor, but I digest. To continue, Professor Hornbuckle.
Then we'll continue like a
As a traveler from
Straight
my
road
homeland,
up here. We'll
I
make a
long to hear
pretty
tune
like
that
tight
speaks
grid
to the
system on
anguish
this.
of my road-weary
I might have
soul.
curved the road there, but
There now, my good fellow.
1,
Chin
2,
up,
3,
as it
4,
were.
5, 6.
No need to wallow in sediment. Leave that to those
Might have missed
poet
that.
chaps.
Let's go
eh?
here.
Here's a tune just for you, and I do hope it provides your aching spirit some modest desolation.
Trying to make this 180 degrees. It's not really working. Fill in a little bit of housing there. It'll kind of break up the monotony of the grid, I guess. Make a dead end road there. Might throw a path in there just to break that up so I can fill out the back end. That's not too bad of a start for a grid system here. We'll fill this out. Over 90 degrees. And we will leave 3 spaces. So we'll start with commercial here, maybe a bit of like school here, maybe a park right there. And then we'll have housing here. All of this will be housing, that'll be housing. I'll continue housing down here. I'm wondering if I make this area maybe a little... I might make commercial here. This is kind of like the main... Don't necessarily always like making traffic on the main road, but like if I make like a oop, that comes through across there. Maybe I'll make another outside connection going this way, or like not outside, but a freeway connection going out. That'll come across and that'll connect with this little maybe metropolis area up here. We'll have a little housing. Because when you look at like maps and like maps of cities and stuff like that, there is so much housing in like big cities where it's just grids upon grids of houses. I'm gonna go for kind of like a lot of suburban areas here where there's a lot of grids of housing. Only like maybe a couple of like major high density areas. Go housing there. I'll start us off, and then if we go industrial, where's the wind facing right now? Wind's blowing that way. That's not bad. That's not too bad. Don't necessarily like polluting near water. But if I come over here and make this my area, it'll kind of pollute out this way. Maybe I won't make like a major industrial area, but I'll make an area. Keep like a little bit of a forest separation. Bring this back across, maybe connect it that way. We will go medium road. Probably turn that into a roundabout. Probably actually turn everything into a roundabout here. Make this my main strip for the industrial area. Nice and boring. I do have power right here, so I don't necessarily need a coal mine or a coal power plant. I would need to connect industrial to that though, so I could just do a little jump. I think we'll do that. The only thing is, do I need power for this guy? I don't think so. I think it just straight up is just a hose. I just needed that connection. This one needs power though, so I need a road. Make sure it's straight here for at least a little bit. This one. I probably want to bring it that way. Or you know what? No, it'll probably just be a junction right here. You have your on-ramp. I almost might need to make it like a big ass roundabout right here. For now, we'll just do a simple T. Make a nice little smaller road going this way from the tip here. That's all I really need. 90. Bend it from there. Go this way. Then I'll connect the alley up to it. Looks a little weird, but not that bad. Okay, let's go here. What else are we gonna do? We are gonna go and fill this area in, start getting some buildings in here. Start my grid here. Just press play. Let the buildings fill out. Let's do just a long, skinny house right here. It lets me, just to get the power started. Once you get one power started. Oh no, I need a generator, don't I? Ah, oops. That is something I do need. Or transformer, sorry. So actually, what I'll do here is I will delete this. I'll be putting a generator right on the corner there. What the heck? Overlapping items? Can't go right there? Why not? Don't necessarily want it to be like right on the main area, but I wanted a school right here, to be honest. And I don't know, I'll probably end up moving power lines here. This is like a weird little ugly glitch. No, maybe I'll just move it over here then. Right there. Just do a power line, or is there like a different kind of connection here? Maybe this has. Power. Now we have power. Once the power goes to the road, we will have this guy will start sucking in some water and we should be good to go. Is it working? Why is this not working? What's going on? Working, right? I think it's working. Okay, so we have a car coming in. Awesome. Okay. Why do we still have water issues here? Is it too far away? Or does the alley not count? Yeah, it does. What about power? What the hell? Why are you still bitching? Not enough water. That's the sewer lines. What about the water lines? What's going on with the water lines? What the hell? I'm gonna just delete this. Try that again. That work? Now we have a sewer problem? You know what? I'm just gonna delete that. Oops. We're gonna go
Pending
underground.
updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement.
Recent spikes in demand
What I don't
have
understand
led to
is
temporary
why
local shortages in the city's
I would
fresh
need to
water
provide a
supply.
water.
The public should be aware that we are struggling to get the situation in hand.
Well, there
This
we go.
has been
Finally.
a local public service announcement.
Yeah.
You're back with Second Moon Radio, your second musical home from home. So settle back in your chair, pour yourself
Boom.
a glass,
Here we
and
go.
prepare for another hour of musical.
So I will have
Tonight we are doing a
housing.
musical
What is this?
tour of
EU
Italia.
low-density waterfront housing.
Land of art
That's new.
and culture. Que bon, as they say.
Or maybe that's a mod.
And
I don't
an
know. Maybe
aria inspired by the
I did it. I'm not too
infamous
sure if the mods are working, but
Beyond
I did
Time.
install a couple of mods.
The leader of the City Services Division is with us in the studio today to talk about why they're contracting with outside agencies to provide vital services for our residents. Isn't that going to
get
be
some
costly,
commercial
Mr.
going.
Councilman?
Oh, well, quite frankly, yes. It is an
So
additional
right next to our
expense,
power
but
station.
The residents have come to expect a certain
Nice little
level of
small
services.
one. We'll have a
and
big
we
one
simply
here.
do not have the capacity to provide them within the city.
Sounds like we're the ones who will end up paying for it. Should we be worried?
I expect the residents would be more distressed if key
So
services
we will
became
try
unavailable.
that for now.
The quality
See
of
if
life
that'll
is
help.
very important to them.
But so
We
is
got
the
an
money.
industrial
We'll be
area
back
here,
after
so we'll
this.
build a little bit more roads out just to kind of. We have a nice supply road. I don't know if I really want to connect that there, just because it would end up being like a very busy road. Maybe I do, actually. If I actually bend that road up, maybe not make it boring. This will definitely be... I'll continue that pattern, just going down. Make that a 3 pattern, going down. This road here... will end on that road connection at a triangle T there. Maybe I'll just curve it at the end just to make sure it's not like stupidly angled. And then I'll continue that 3 pattern going through. So let's maybe curve this to keep this forest area a little bit more preserved. Okay. Do a short little stubby turn. This will be our feeder route into our industrial area for now. Obviously, we have the main route here, but then we'll have a nice back route. Maybe I want to go straight off the road for a little bit, and then we'll just do a connection maybe right there. I messed that up. And then that one will continue straight. We have these houses coming in. We've got a commercial coming in. I'll fill that in after we get more of those houses filled out. Let's go industrial. No, we need roads. That was our feeder route. This is going to be a pretty busy, maybe not. So it'll be... Doesn't have to be perfect right now. This is there, 90. Industrial areas are also just areas you kind of just want to make rigid. In real life, that's kind of how they are, so I'll make bigger grids for industrial areas. I don't necessarily want to make too big of a complex because you end up just polluting a huge area. Just make a smaller little industrial complex here that'll feed into here, and then maybe this will be a different kind of freeway route. That'll probably actually, yeah, there'll be a different freeway. We'll have an industrial little area here. Okay, sweet. I'm not gonna try to like make one huge... I usually end up making like one mess of an area and then having to fix all the roads and stuff after the fact, and maybe I'll put a little bit more thought into what I'm doing here. Carry that through. There's gonna be a lot of noise in this area, which is fine. It's just an industrial area. Connect those. Oops. You know what? Screw it. I'll just leave that imperfection in. Doesn't always have to be perfect. Okay, let's go industrial. Just start a couple buildings here. I like to kind of go with different sizes. Kind of just gives it a little bit more of a realistic feel. Doesn't always, though. Kind of looks weird sometimes. Yeah, so it'll start with 3 buildings. That'll work. They want more commercial. Give the people what they want. You know what? Let's not make it right on the corner. up there. Maybe a long one there. And then we will fill in the rest of this area here. I don't know why that's not filling out right now. Some of these spots aren't filling out for some reason. I'll start my grid in here. I just like to go 3 by 3. It just prevents the low density problem to occur. At least to the best of my knowledge. Roads aren't perfect here, so they're not necessarily gridding out exactly how they should. Build a path here. Kind of change up the pattern a little bit. Nope, that didn't work. Like that. Go back one more. So that doesn't actually end off with a nice 3 there. So we will end up one building on a gap. That's fine. I have a weird problem here. I think this building's supposed to come off of this, and it's kind of having a weird problem there. How do I fix that? Does that work? Yeah, okay, so that works. That works. Weird. Tiny village. Hell yeah, I got 600,000. Can really start to make the city start to pop. So I think that's a hospital, okay, and a recycling and garbage. I don't necessarily generally put landfills in. I really don't like the look of pollution in this game. So I generally just kind of try to build recycling areas until I can kind of build a bigger, I buy more area, and then I can make an area that is like at least more dedicated towards pollution and landfills, and then you can kind of bring your industrial waste processing sites, incineration plants. Yeah. We're actually gonna go and buy the recycling plant. Oh, I can't. I only have 1 level. Okay, no worries. We will hold off on that, and we will just go medical clinic. So this is more of a residential area. I want a school right there. Have our industrial there. This is our medical clinic. I don't necessarily want to make this like too busy of a road. This is more of like a freeway type connector road. This is more of just like a little corner for commercial. You'll have a school there. We'll pop down this way. Maybe I'll put my hospital here. Or medical clinic, sorry. No. Okay, so we'll pop off that road. So if we go ahead and pop this road, kind of want to make maybe a little service area here. Yeah, so right there, we'll go 90 degrees off that road. Turn this up a bit. And then we'll just put our hospital off, our clinic off to that side there. It's right off the corner there. Probably put a parking lot somewhere. I think I'm gonna also put a lot of parking lots. As ugly as they are, it's super realistic. Especially in higher density areas. Maybe I'll make a path going along the backside here. I don't know, it's just more of a service area stuff, so maybe not. Okay, so we can start filling in. We got road housing now. Medium density road housing. Don't necessarily want to start that just yet. I know why that's not working now. Oh, oops. Sometimes this can be a little tedious. I think I actually have to delete this as well. I'll have to put a path there to change the
You're listening to
rotation of
Second
this.
Moon, the station for the cultural sophisticate who doesn't
Go
fear
ahead
extending
and
their
throw
ears to
on
the
new
more
house
challenging
there.
sphere of the classical
New
genre.
house there.
Let us move now from the
Delete the
musical
path.
page to the literary. Here
And
we
throw
have
that
some
on.
perfectly
we go.
anguishing correspondence from a listener. My dear Professor
And just
Hornbuckle,
fill this out now.
whereas I make no apology for my erudite,
Get a little bit more
modesty
commercial.
demands that I prevaricate against the title. I am but a humble devotee of the form, and all my expertise derives merely from a life devoted to the
I'll put housing
gentle arts.
there.
Though
Maybe
I
I'll
do
put a
thank
shop
you for the
right
honor.
here.
But I digest. To continue. Professor Hornbuckle, as a traveler from my homeland, I long to hear a tune that speaks to the anguish of my
It's gonna get a little
road-weary
noisy here
soul.
for these guys, but
There now, my good
hopefully that's
fellow,
not too
chin
bad.
up,
The medical
as it
clinic's
were.
right
No
there,
need to
so
wallow
hopefully
in
it won't be
sentiment. Leave
won't be
that
too
to
bad.
those poet chaps, eh? Here's a tune just for you, and I do hope it provides your aching spirit some modest desolation.
I think we'll end up putting a path like right there. Do that right now. I would think that there would be a path there in real life. Nice little path from your housing area just into a little small commercial area. Let's fill this out with housing. Do I have 6 slots here? I think I do. Yeah, I do. Perfect. And then, are we gonna... Yeah. I'll probably put a bunch of trees here, is probably what I'll end up doing. To kind of separate a little bit of noise. Oops. You know what? I'll leave those. Doesn't have to be perfect. We'll actually start to do 2s. Till there, and then we will go into 4s. Small 4s here. I don't care to adjust this too much. It's not the end of the world here. I'll probably just end up putting a bunch of trees here. Maybe do a little bit more trees here to make it a little bit more organic. And we'll jump back into 3. Hopefully the math worked out there. It did not. So we will actually... right here. Make it interesting, weird little, break up the monotony, I guess. Hopefully it doesn't look too stupid. Real life's not perfect, so I'm not gonna make the game perfect. Obviously, when they have city blocks, you tend to have actually a pretty straightforward aesthetic, so kind of try to keep it a little bit symmetrical here. I think I'm gonna throw a path back here. I wish I had a little bit more room for trees, but that's okay. And then we'll throw one here just to kind of fix the road mapping. Start filling it out. Should be able to delete the path. And yeah. Again, not what I wanted to do. Okay. Hopefully we can delete this now. Actually, I don't think we can delete that. We'll have to put this in, and then we can probably delete it. Go. And then we'll probably connect that path. Do a crosswalk there, connect that path up to this road. It's not necessarily, it's kind of, this is more of a freeway type thing, but I don't think I'll be putting shops here. Maybe we'll do a path and then it'll crosswalk across here, and then maybe we'll probably put shops on this side. I don't want too much noise in our residential area. So we'll do that. Let's go path. Let's cross the road here. We'll just do a crosswalk. It shouldn't be too busy of a residential area here. So if you just path across the road, pedestrians will just walk across the path. And you can also make a connection like so. Doesn't have to be perfect. I forgot to bend it. That's why it's having issues there. Perfect. Okay, so always want to make sure that you have the option of pedestrians walking. We will do a crosswalk there, even though this is kind of a I might actually do over a bridge here. If I pull it back here. This isn't doing what I wanted to do. Do I have to raise it up? If I go pretty high up, I don't want it that high. Well. No, I'm gonna delete the road there, delete that, kind of make my own. Yeah, I thought you could do that. Right? Yeah, that works. Okay, we'll just do that. Or not. What the hell? Maybe I don't know how to play this game. Jeez. Okay. is this not working? So I'm gonna go down to the ground. We will start our ramp up. Right there. Wait, why isn't this working? What is going on? Maybe I'll just... Why isn't this working? I don't want to post right in the middle of my road. This doesn't seem like it's working properly. That's weird. Maybe I'll try to turn this and then ramp that up, and then hopefully I can turn... Definitely don't like how that's not working properly. We will ramp this up, straighten that out, and then... Oops. I messed that up. Oh well. Nope, we're actually gonna fix this. We're gonna delete that. I don't want to mess that up. Gotta turn it a little sharper here. Man, I keep messing that up. Okay. Is it always just gonna mess up? What if I just go straight out of there? That is so weird. Why does that happen? Whatever, I'm done worrying about that. Done worrying about that. So we are just gonna go and straighten this path out. Right there, and then we will rise up, page up. So it really doesn't... I don't have enough room? That's crazy. That should be more than enough room to ramp up. Slope too steep. Can I turn that down? Maybe I'm just thinking my rise up is too much. Can you? Can you turn that down? Maybe not. Damn. I feel like it's like paging up way too quickly. This is kind of frustrating. It's a stupid frickin' path bridge that I just want to make here. What the hell? It should not be this difficult. Okay, let's go ahead and maybe start our ramp here. It seems really weird that this is not working. I don't understand why this is not working. Slope is too steep. Why? That's crazy. I guess we'll have to just do an off angle here. That's kind of annoying. I just wanted a nice little angle. It's not too steep here, but it's too steep there? What the fuck? No. Curve it, page up. We will just make this stupid ramp up like that. Bridge across. That was a lot of effort to make this ugly ass frickin' thing across the road. I don't really like that. We're gonna redo this. If I take this tunnel, kind of wish it didn't really snap. works. Right there. And then we can connect this to that. Kind of a weird angle, but I think it'll work. Jeez, that took way too long for something that simple. And then we will just drop this down. What is this? This is our industrial area. I kind of want to bridge it down onto just this sidewalk, and then maybe we'll...
This is Second Moon Radio, classical for the modern age. Unlike most modern music, classical has always been penned by someone sitting in front of a sheet of blank paper, using only their imaginations as guides through a silent, audible masterpiece. Now, here we sit, listening at full volume, and our souls are transported. But let us not tarry. On to the next rapisode.
Don't think this will be traversed too frequently. Unless I end up putting maybe some office spaces. I might put offices over here, so maybe this will... Maybe it'll help a little bit. Maybe I'll make this like a service area as well as some office spaces. Okay, that was a long time just for something that simple. How far away? So let's fill a little bit more. We don't really need low density. They want us to put high density commercial spaces in some industrial. Maybe fill out our industrial area just a little bit. Hopefully that tree will stay. Okay, good. We'll cross that section out a little bit. The only problem with industrial is like you get a lot of smokestacks, and it's like kind of is a little unrealistic. Like not every industrial area is like full of smokestacks, so hopefully I might delete some buildings and maybe reload some other ones just to kind of eliminate that if I can. Okay, so we need more commercial as well. Kind of fill this in a little bit here. I'll leave that corner open. Maybe I'll put a couple trees there. Put a couple trees there. Leave a gap there. I like to kind of detail as I go. Cultivated bush. We just go bush. Bush. I feel like I downloaded like a line tool. Maybe I just didn't like install them. Yeah, so this is probably just vanilla. That's fine. What are the trees in this area? this? Pine. Pine. Oak. Just oak and pine? Is that it? Spruce, oak, oak, oak. So spruce, oak, and pine. I'll try to keep a little bit more the local stuff here. Okay, so spruce, oak, and pine. Garden shit here. Let's go pine. That'll work. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, come on. There we go. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. I don't want to do the same thing on this side, so we'll do back to the cultivated bush. Not put one in? Oh, come on. Maybe turn it? No? Really? That's lame. Oh, now I can. It was just because it was building. Okay. Just go 1. Maybe let's turn it just for some differences here. Let's turn it again. Awesome. Okay, so we got a little bit of symmetrical pattern there when you enter the little area here. And then wonder if I want to do that along here as well. It's a bit of a bigger space. No, we're gonna put a little shop there as well. Put a shop right there. Make the rest of this trees. I think I'll just be lazy. I don't think I'll make a pattern. I think I'll just go random here. We will decrease the brush size. Fill that in there. That's good. So that was pine, spruce. What was it? Or alt? This isn't all my trees. Where are all my trees? Alder. Pine. Oak. That's what I missed. Oak. Random spread. Hopefully it'll help a little bit with the sound. They don't bitch too much about noise. Alright, let's go commercial back down here. Put this in as well. Shop right here. You guys want to come down the strip? We'll have a school right there. They really want us to put low density housing, row housing. Maybe if I kind of continue this down this way, so I can buy this. So let's buy this square here and that square. Purchase these two. I'll come down here. Kind of make this a nice little. I kind of wanted to make that flat, so I kind of want to do maybe a little curve here. And then make this straight. I will continue. Make that straight. Okay. With 2 lanes, so that's a pretty wide road. Commercial area here, kind of come down here. Maybe I'll plop a couple. Trying not to like make it too compact with. Maybe I'll just ignore that because I don't really feel like I really want row housing in this area. Maybe a little bit. Maybe if there's like a little more of a town center area right here. Maybe I'll put a little bit of row housing up top here. But for now, I'm just going to ignore the row housing. I'm not going to let the game tell me what to do. I'm going to do what I want to do here. So we'll go low density here. So we're gonna go see what it gives me. Okay, so that works. Do a couple of different smaller lots here.
You're back with Second Moon Radio, your second musical home from home. So settle back in your chair, pour yourself a glass.
Be a little bit different on this area.
Musical delight. Tonight we are doing a musical tour of Italia. Land of art and culture. Que bon, as they say. And an aria inspired by
park right there, probably. I'll hold off.
Be our guide.
Might throw a park right there.
The leader of the City Services Division is with us in the studio today
Let's
to talk about why they're contracting with outside agencies to provide vital services for our residents. Isn't that going to be costly, Mr.
Where do we want to throw the
Councilman?
path? I kind of just want
quite
to change
frankly,
this
yes.
up, so we
it
have.
is an additional expense, but the residents have come to expect a certain level of services, and we simply do not have the capacity to provide them within the city.
Sounds like we're the ones who will end up paying for it. Should we be worried?
I expect the residents would be more distressed if key services became unavailable. Their quality of life is very important to them.
But so is their money. We'll be back after this.
And on to our main feature story.
Fill this in.
The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer
Sucks you have to do like
while
finicky
sipping
things,
a
but at the
fancy
same time,
local
it's nice that you
Jarva
can do
mocktail.
that.
Or
So
so my wife tells me. That's good for
there's a
business
give and take
and
with how the
good for
game's
community.
played, I guess.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
That tree gonna stay? Probably not. If I threw a house there. Oh well, whatever. Not the end of the world. throw houses on this road as well. Not too high density of an area, so. That house might be a little too much. I'm actually going to delete that. Oops. Delete the path. This path connects through, though. Invalid shape. What do you mean invalid shape? Well, then we'll just go center. Maybe put a couple trees on either side. Or some bushes. Let's go singular. Poplar, chestnut, apple tree. And if I'm gonna go wildflower bush, might look a little weird. Go a little center. Change it to the other wildflower bush. I'm gonna fill in the gaps. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. It doesn't have to be perfect, just kind of somewhat not terrible looking. Maybe we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it. And then, make this a small shop. Right there. Like a little convenience store. And then, like I said, a school there. Make a park there. Kind of thinking a park there, though. No, we'll do a little bit more shopping on this corner here. And then make a couple houses right here. Two. Let's throw a couple trees back here just to kind of fill the area. Go oak, random spots. Then go pine or damn it, I keep forgetting. Oak. Pine, yeah. Pine trees. And then maybe a wild bush. Got some wild bush, yeah. One there, and hopefully that'll be fine. There's not really any wild bushes around. There's a couple spots where there's wild bushes, so didn't want to put too many down. Hopefully that fills out nicely. We'll see. Might throw a boat here. Is that possible? No. Fine. There. Just wild bush. Wild bush. Wild bush. One more wild bush. Kind of do the same over here. So we'll go like one wild bush there, one there. Let's go pine. Fill that in right there. Leave that. I don't know how much I like this. Continue these down. Swap the main roads. What are these? 232. 232. Match that. I don't mind having this path going all the way down. We'll have this path carry through. It's kind of like, it's not necessarily super necessary, but we'll keep the aesthetic going. Carry another road straight through here. We'll actually probably end this road right there. That's a weird area. I'll just have to try and fill that in, I guess. Okay, so we will keep going here. Let's go 232. Kind of just make a generic grid system here. Pull that through. Kind of got a little wonky here, but if we throw a path in there, I think it'll be fine. Which I think we'll actually do right now. Let's carry it through. Boom. It is a little weird, but not that bad. Kind of try to correct this a little bit. That. Ooh, what happened there? So weird. I'll leave it. Doesn't have to perfect. Oh shit, what happened? Is it just not gonna work? Damn it. Why is this not working? Do what I want you to do. Build a house right there. Just build it. Shit. Messed up. Just kind of quickly go through here. That's not gonna work. I don't think this is gonna work right here.
You're back with Second Moon Radio, your second musical home from home. So settle back in your chair, pour yourself a glass, and prepare for another hour of musical delight. Tonight we are doing a musical tour of Italia. Land of art and culture. Que bon, as they say. And an aria inspired by the infamous Vivaldi shall be our guide.
The leader of the City Services Division is with us in the studio today to talk about why they're contracting with outside agencies to provide vital services for our residents.
Sometimes this game can be a little bit of a bitch.
Costly, Mr. Councilman?
Well, quite frankly, yes. It is an additional expense, but the residents have come to expect a certain level of services, and we simply do not have the capacity to provide them within the city.
Normally I'd have a 3 there, but I guess I'm gonna have to go 2 and 2.
Should we be worried?
Let's just go 3
I
here.
expect the residents would be more distressed if key services became unavailable. Their quality of life is very important.
Try to make it not look
so is their money.
too dumb. Okay, so we'll just go 2.
In today's news, the region's birth rate figures have just come out.
That's right. If the birth rate continues to drop, we'll be looking at downsizing the city for the next generation.
And that will affect everything from business and employment to city services.
That's right, Jim. We'll be back after this.
And just fill the rest of those out. Fill the rest of these out. Three by 3. Did I mess this up? No. Okay. How long it's taken to build this damn house. There we go. Now if I delete this path, is that gonna screw that over? No? Okay, good. Okay, so we got some pretty heavy residential area here. Some traffic coming in. I'm pretty slow when it comes to building my city out, but I just like to try and kind of like do a little bit of detailing as I go. Kind of helps break up a little bit of the monotony. Okay, so we filled out that stuff. Maybe I kind of make another grid coming down this way. Continue this a little bit more. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. So if we're sometimes the snapping isn't always most perfect. There will be a little bit of a gap on this. Oops. Okay, so the industrial little area here isn't working perfectly, but we will go one there. Longer one back there. That works. Industry gets filled pretty quickly, like with just like a couple buildings, so it's just like you only really have to build a couple at a time to satisfy the needs. Just kind of keep building our grids here. If I came out this way, kind of continue a commercial district kind of like through here. Kind of start off some offshoot roads coming up this way. I want to change up my grid pattern a little bit. No, I think I'll kind of keep that same grid pattern. Kind of transition that down here a little bit. Okay, so we'll start there and then we'll just kind of bump her out. Just kind of connector. We'll make a commercial area kind of like right here. Okay. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna kind of do a. I'm gonna do the same kind of grid. Just line it up with that. I'll delete this one. Let's pop this down. Make another grid system here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's kind of lining up pretty perfectly. So grids are boring, but they're super realistic. Like, that's typically how cities are built. So as it is a little boring, kinda, it is super realistic. I kinda messed that up. I don't wanna... wasn't thinking there. I'll delete these. I don't even know if I can go 23, yeah. We'll leave that there. See if I can build out like a little commercial area. So let's go 2-lane. Pull this road through. I don't want to connect that. So that's going to come through, and then we'll kind of loop it back down. It'll be kind of like a little loop around there. So I kind of give it a little bend here. I don't like that bend. So we'll go straight till there, and then we'll do a short bend. There. And then we'll go straight from there. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's better if it's not perfect. It gives it a little bit more character. Connect this up, kind of make a little bit better grid system here. Just connect it straight. Just go straight up till there, and then we'll just kind of curve it so it's somewhat. Okay, and then we'll continue our grid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll just kind of ride this. I have to start it from this side. There you go. Yeah. Pull this out straight. End it there. How do I want to make this look? If I go elementary school there, I'm gonna have to do a high school. A lot of residential here. I do elementary there. If I go high school right here. High school right here. I'm gonna go elementary, high school. That'll take care of this for elementary. I might put an elementary on this side, but okay, and then make this commercial. Let's pull out here. Connect that up to that one, so let's... Perfect. I can get recycling now. High school. Recycling and elementary. So we will go elementary school and high school, so... Probably should do some sort of recycling first, but... Yeah, I want want to build this road out so I know where to actually put my school. Let's throw the school right at the corner. Oh, I can't. Gonna have to mess with the power grid here. Let's just bump those out a little bit. Give me a little bit more room. Pause the game. Delete it. Can't delete that.
Second Moon Radio with your host, J. Thomas Hornbuckle. Tune in tomorrow for a second chance to hear the music of yesteryear.
No.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me.
Okay,
that's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim.
Oh, no.
We'll be back.
Oh, well, we can do this.
The leader of the City Services Division is with us in the studio today to talk about why they're contracting with outside agencies to provide vital services for our residents. Isn't that going to be costly, Mr. Councilman?
Oh, well, quite frankly, yes. It is an additional expense, but the residents
I'll have to fix that later.
A certain level of services.
Once we kind of buy those tabs up north, I'll fix this. Make it look a little
we're the
prettier.
Ones who will end up paying for it. Should we be worried?
I expect the residents would be more distressed if key services became unavailable. Their quality of life
nasty
is very
looking,
important
but
to
I'll fix it
but
later.
So is their money. We'll be back after this.
And then I'll add a park to this. Do I want to go this side, or do I want to maybe put... That almost works perfectly. So that path will actually continue on the backside here. I'll put this park right against the sidewalk. I'll continue that path along behind here and probably just tie it in like over here. Actually do that right now so I don't forget. I don't necessarily know if I want to do a crosswalk there though. A lot of crosswalks. I'm not going to put a crosswalk there, but I'll just keep the path symmetrical. This is going to be our commercial district, so if I kind of just make that path come along, they can take that crosswalk up there, kind of walk back around, or if they really want, they can just come down across here, come across here. This just kind of gives them a little bit, maybe residents over here, gives them a little bit more of a time to... I don't necessarily know if I want to put a crosswalk across here, though. That might just tie into this road, and then they can kind of figure out from there. Let's kind of continue this path along a little bit and curve her in right here. Let's throw a shop in right here. Small one right there. And a big one right there. We'll throw a small shop in right here as well. So the commercial area, kind of like a big commercial corner. The recycling plant. Let's unlock the recycling plant. Oops. Okay, so let's go, where would I want that? Let's just put it over at the industrial area. Recycling. pretty big area. Okay, so right next to our freeway, I guess. Let's just kind of pull this at 90 degrees. If I just pull straight, I don't think that's enough room. Let's just take a look. Tight, because I'm gonna change that to a 2-lane freeway there. I might have to offset the freeway just a little bit. Maybe I'll turn it right there, which, you know what, let's just delete this right now. And then eventually here I'll unlock highways. We will make roundabouts. We don't have any big roundabouts, so we have little roundabouts. Do I want to put a little roundabout anywhere? It does affect the housing. I don't think it's going to be necessary right now. I'll just throw one in right there. Alright, that doesn't work. Okay, no worries. I'm not too worried about it. The grids are really tight packed, so roundabouts aren't going to really work out just yet. I'll make that a big roundabout. I don't want to throw a small one in there. That road needs to connect. Add a couple more industrial spots. So I only have 2 smokestacks so far, so that's actually not too bad. Let's continue this grid out. We'll just kind of continue this road straight. Maybe do a little bit of a that is weird looking. Let's maybe change that. Pull this road straight. This might be... No, we're gonna leave that. I don't think I really want to connect that. That's just too nasty right there. Pull this road out to there. kind of tempted to throw another road right here. I don't want to make too many connections. No, we'll just go road right here. I don't want to throw a path across there. I don't want to put a crosswalk there. People can come across here. People can get it through here. Have a bunch of residential here. Probably have to throw another school somewhere out there. Let's go high school. Right here. A little out of place, but I'll throw a football field in here. Do I want a football field in here? A pretty small community. Nah. I'll probably end up building out pretty much. You have a pretty residential there, pretty big residential there. Yeah, I'll throw a high school in, or a football field in here. Throw it right there. Maybe eventually we'll wrap around and put a road right there. Okay. Let's see. Kind of want parks would be nice. Okay, so we actually have fire, so let's throw our firehouse in. We'll make this our little bit of our utility area, so we'll just throw our fire right there. Have police. Throw a police over here. It's a nice little utility area. And then I'll probably put a couple offices here once that gets unlocked. Do I have offices yet? No. Some chickens. Do we have? Okay, so perfect. I can see farm fields, so this is kind of a farm area right here. So I have my industrial here. So if I keep this a smaller industrial area, and then I throw farming, a bunch of farming here. Maybe I start my animal area right here. I don't know how that's gonna work with like pollution next to my chickens. I don't know if that really matters. I don't think that actually matters. Chickens just go anywhere. I'm gonna put a couple chicken farms right here next to the industrials. That just seems so weird. That doesn't really seem good. No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So we're gonna go with the chicken farm. Maybe two of them next to each other just to kind of break it up a little bit. So we'll go chicken farm right here. Is this a freeway? No, that's just a... This is like a highway, or this is kind of like a freeway, sort of. There'll be a connector for your industrial. Let's just make a small chicken farm. Actually, take this back here. Here. So we'll have a small chicken farm there. We'll probably make another one next to it. Let's actually fill this in here. Want to fill this in a little bit here. Let's pull that out.
What kind of future does music have if it doesn't look to its past? Well, I say the question speaks for itself. Here on Second Moon, we know you can't move forward.
And then we'll throw actual farms in this area.
Steadily trained on what's behind you.
So then we'll actually pull out another chicken farm here.
The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this. The leader of the City Services Division is with us in the studio today to talk about why they're contracting with outside agencies to provide vital services for our residents. Isn't that going to be costly, Mr. Councilman?
Oh, well, quite frankly,
okay,
yes.
So a couple chicken
it is
farms.
An additional expense, but the residents have come to expect a certain level of services, and we simply do not have the capacity to provide them within the city.
Sounds like we're the ones who will end up paying for it. Should we be worried?
I expect the residents would be more distressed if key services became unavailable. Their quality of life is very important to them.
But so is their money. We'll be back after this.
Do you have high winds? Only 5 megawatts? Is this the... Those are pretty long arrows. Like, I feel like it was 8 was like the max. Like, is there... Oh, no. 0 to 5. So if I throw a few windmills in here, I'm not a huge fan of the huge industrial waste and pollution look. I might throw like an oil plant somewhere once we unlock more squares. I think I'm gonna do a couple windmills for now. So around our sewage pump. Actually, we're gonna get rid of that, so let's go around our water pump here. Gives us 5 right there. Perfect. How do I want it to face? Have it face this way, I guess. 1 right there. Throw another one there. And another one right there. It's only 3. Maybe I won't throw them there. Kind of a waste of money. A 4.6 right there. It's worse as I go down. I got a 5 right there. Maybe I just go right there. Kind of ugly. Doesn't have to be perfect. Do they have to be connected to roads? No, I can do underground connections. Okay. If I'm kind of looking at it like this, it is kind of ugly. Throw one more in here. Probably across the street here. Yeah. I'll kind of throw one right there. Then we got to do a couple underground connections here. Gives us a little bit of power. Gives us 20 megawatts. We use 2.9 right now. That'll go up fairly quickly soon. So how many residents we got? We got 300 people living here so far. got everything for services that we need. I just need parks. So we will throw more commercial back here. We'll make a full size right here. We'll go another full size one right here. And one right here. Kind of make this a heavy commercial area. I will put a car park when I unlock those. Let's actually maybe see. Okay, so let's go roads. Let's unlock roundabouts. Road services. I have 2 more, so I don't necessarily need highways right now. That would just be a luxury buy. What about parks? Can't do that until next milestone, probably. I'm gonna go water treatment plant, actually. We'll get rid of our, brown making slop. We already made a brown spot. That's gonna be there pretty much the whole game, so that kind of sucks. We're gonna continue a road down here and kind of make... this is our freeway, so I don't really want to continue the road. Maybe we'll pull off this road here. This is already still kind of like a industrial type area anyways. The wind's blowing in this direction, so if I just kind of hide it a little bit from the river. I'm gonna make like a water treatment area here. Try not to impede the freeway too much. We'll have a freeway coming through there. It's gonna be nasty looking when you're coming, the main incoming. You got like a recycling plant. I guess you got, it's not too bad. A recycling plant's not the end of the world. Water treatment is kind of like gross looking, but maybe we'll put some trees in there. We'll make that straight. And what does a water treatment space take up here? It's not the building, it's actually the tanks that come off of it that is what takes up the space. I'm actually just gonna... Am I main roading this? So I'll probably end up putting a road off this way, and that'll connect to some other stuff. I don't know if I'll probably end up putting some more residential over here. Let's just main road this. And then essentially 50,000. I don't have money for that. 100,000 for extra processing. So does this process, how much does this process? That's enough. So let's delete this. And then I can go underground, delete this connection here. Okay, well, it kind of sucks to have a little brown spot there, but hopefully... I don't think that'll ever go away, I don't think, actually. It's gonna say hopefully it goes away over time, but I don't think that's ever gonna go away. Kinda sucks. But at least we stopped it before it got any bigger. Let's go more residential here. Start our residential block. All getting built, so just kind of that. I don't like how that's broken up. I'll deal with it. That's fine. End up with 3 and a 2. You end up with like a 3. 3, and 2 and a 2. Is that not going to be built because of that? Yeah. Sometimes the game doesn't allow you to do certain things. That sucks. Let's go and build a path there. What the fuck? What's going on here? Well, I'll try to build a house there and we'll see what happens. Kind of want to wait until that house is actually built before I delete the path there.
You're tuned in to Second Moon, the channel where the classics never grow old.
We've recently been having what some are calling the worst kind of luck there is. That's right. Today we are talking about the increased likelihood that you'll die.
That's not exactly what an increased death rate measures.
Either way, if everybody is dying, that gives me the creeps.
That's a wild overstatement. Are you trying to make people panic?
Did you say panic? She said panic. The death rate is skyrocketing. We've got to get out of here.
You go, I'll stay and clear up the mess. We'll be back after this.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks,
oh, hey,
Jim.
look at that. There we go.
We'll be back after this.
Level 4. Nice. Pop musician mansion. So we can place that somewhere. We'll choose a place eventually here. Okay, so we unlocked parks and transportation. Let's throw a park in this area over here. Throw a small park, maybe right there. And then maybe even a dog park as well, right next to it, right there. Just a regular small park and a dog park. Got a nice little playground up here. Maybe we'll throw another small playground over here. If I go playground, I want to put it on this side. I don't necessarily like this road, to be perfectly honest. I'll throw the playground right there. I'll try and fill this area in, I guess. Or just change this road. Okay. That house is built, so we'll just delete this now. Should work now. Perfect. I don't know why that does it like that. We'll do the same thing, throw a small little playground over here. I'm gonna surround it with some trees. Connect the path across here. I don't like how that looks. Probably fill this in with a little bit of trees here. We got pine. Kind of just go. Don't necessarily need to make it look beautiful. It just has to kind of get filled in here. So oak wherever oak is. Doing one oak right here. Another one right here. A wild bush. There, right there. I'm good with that. Nice little playground in our little residential area here. It's actually like that. Path here and actually change up how this is. We're gonna go path along here. Not what I want to do. Let's go here. Three. Weird gap thing here. Maybe I'll do a path right here, actually. Kind of snaps a little funny, though. Kind of sucks. Just do a path right here, and then do some bushes and stuff. House in there. Not too bad. throw a couple small shops right here? No. Yep, put some houses here. This road kind of got really funky, and it doesn't allow zoning here anymore. That kind of sucks. Sometimes this game gets a little weird, man. I don't really want to put more than one park in here. I guess I'll just... Yeah, that looks so weird if... That's not filled in with stuff. No, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna put forest here. I don't know... It's gonna look a little funky, but... I don't really want to mess around with the, roads and shit just to make this work. I'll just fill this in with some trees, move on with my life. It's not unrealistic to have like a smaller forested area in this little corner here, maybe a playground at the end of it. Try to kind of compact the trees a little bit, try to make it a tighter looking forest area. Eventually, like, the trees will get bigger and fill the area a lot more. Okay. It's not the end of the world. Okay. Let's just keep filling out the grid. I'm hoping to get like 100,000 population if I can. That's kind of my goal for this build. With like a functioning traffic. So it's like, I don't want huge traffic jams. I'm not just gonna fill this up with a bunch of residential. I kind of want to make sort of a realistic looking kind of somewhat of like a greater city area where there's like smaller little community pockets and then like one or two bigger metropolis areas. This is just going to be one of our lower density urban areas right here. Starting to fill out. We're coming off the freeway here. Come out, and then you kind of hit the road here. A lot of taxis. Guess I don't really have transportation right now. You kind of come through the forest here. There's a nice pedestrian walkway. And take this path. Interesting. Okay, and then you kind of come through. Start hit a little bit of commercial area, gas station. I like how they added gas stations to the assets. Kind of come through, hit a middle school or elementary school. It's kind of big for an elementary school, to be honest. And just rows upon rows of housing, which is looking good. Okay, sweet. I'm liking where this is going so far. I'll try and make some more interesting pockets. I'm not going to grid the entire thing. Sometimes it's weird how the roads or like the zoning slots don't work out properly.
Sorry about that. It's nothing important. I just lost my keys. I'm sure they'll turn up. They're for the brown sedan parked outside the radio station. Oh, wait. I probably shouldn't have said that. If anyone finds them, please don't steal my car. I mean, the old hornbuckle mobile, please. Oh, good. Here they are.
Well, we put a bigger
never mind then. Thank you.
There. Let's see if we can put a bigger park right there.
The leader of the City Services Division is with us in the studio today to talk about why they're contracting with outside agencies to provide vital services for our residents. Isn't that going to be costly, Mr. Councilman?
Oh, well, quite frankly, yes. It is an additional expense, but the residents have come to expect a certain level of services, and we simply do not have the capacity to provide them within the city.
Sounds like we're the ones who will end up paying for it. Should we be worried?
I expect the residents would be more distressed if key services became unavailable. Their quality of life is very important to them.
But so is their money. We'll be back after this.
We've recently been having what some are calling the
low density offices.
That's right. Today
they still get pretty tall if you build them too big of zoning. So
that's not exactly what
just build a couple smaller areas. Like if I filled this out, this would end up being a super tall building.
That's a wild overstatement. Are you trying to make people panic?
Did you say panic? She said panic.
Like
the death rate is skyrocketing. We've got to get out of here.
You go. I'll stay and
offices kind of take a while to fill in. Not a whole lot of demand for smaller cities. Did I get anything more for industrial still? I got true farms and I got forestry. Might want to build out the road a little bit out here and then do some farmland over here. Do that right now. So we're gonna go 4-lane road. Just kind of curve it up. Have a freeway come through here. Let's go a smaller road. Trying to make it a little bit realistic. Farms aren't always just like squared and rectangled off. There's sometimes a little bit of a weird zoning and the roads aren't always straight, perfectly straight. Let's throw a farm right on the corner here. Where's my zoning? Farm. We'll throw the house right on the corner here. And then we'll make our zone kind of copy this area here. We'll pretend that there's some sort of zoning across here. Gonna take it as big as we can. There. And kind of go off at a little bit of an angle. I'm not gonna go like right on this angle here, but we'll go off at a little angle here. 105. And then we'll take this to the road. So I'm gonna just... It's actually quite difficult to line that up. Actually just gonna go right there, and I'll pull it out after the fact. There we go. Pull this out. There. And I messed up. I keep forgetting about the freeway, so it's gonna wrap down, come through there, so I'm gonna have to shrink this down a bit, and I'll probably just shrink it down and then pull it up there. Was not thinking. We will pull this back. Freeway is gonna come through. Maybe. We'll pull it up a bit. Doesn't have to be perfect. Life's not perfect. Just kind of a weird to have a little bit of a thing here. I don't know, maybe I'll throw some houses. Maybe a little bit of a commercial area right here, and then we'll start some houses on that side. Kind of connect to this area, maybe. Yeah, maybe we'll do a residential or a commercial area right here. Have a bit more residential pop out here, and then we'll have maybe another kind of city center sort of stuff right here. Parks, commercial area. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. So let's take a look at water trade. So we're good for water. For now, we're good with power. We'll just up the taxes once we get to a point where we need it. Services, so fire, no complaints yet. Police, no complaints yet. Education, we're getting there. Okay, so let's maybe spend some more points here. Let's go highways. Parking. So I can change this up now. I'll change that up to a freeway or a highway. 2-lane highway going out. Pause. Start deleting this stuff. Delete those. Just make it a little easier. Highways. good. Okay, so we're just gonna go straight there. And bend this. Just a bit. Like that. Have to bend it a little bit more, I think. Or let's see what we can do. If I just take it straight. Perfect. Does that work? Yeah, we're 180 degrees. Oh yeah. Okay. End our freeway there. Probably end up doing, so that's a connection right there. We'll end up doing another connection like right here. Probably another one like right here. Right on the border there. Okay, let's get our connections in. Let's swap these out. Curvy roads. Oop, don't need parallel anymore. So I'm gonna go, let's see here. We're just gonna do this. Nice and simple. Doesn't have to be perfect. I definitely want 180 degrees though. Oops. And then we'll just make a nice let's go 51. Do the same thing on this side. 51. You can only go 53. That's fine. And then we'll do the same thing here. Kind of try to keep it similar. Doesn't have to be perfect. 47, 48, 54. $57, $51. And then we will change up our roads, make sure we're going the right way. Off ramp. Shit. Damn it. Wish you could undo. I'm gonna have to change those to a different road and then change them back, I guess. Kinda sucks. Definitely don't like how that works. You mess up. I don't know how to shift the roads like without. Okay, so we just swap back. Off ramp. And our on ramp. There we go. Typical, straightforward, super easy on ramp, off ramp. Let's go roundabouts. Change these to medium roundabouts. Then we'll go large roundabout. Change this to a large. Might actually go very large right here. We'll go very large. Okay. Sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. Okay. We have a fairly good head start here now. Yeah, press play. What do we got? So we got 600 people.
What? We're on the air?
Oh! sorry about that. It's nothing important. I just lost
got
my
some
keys. I'm sure
offices over here. Let's add a little bit more. There's a little bit more demand.
The radio station. Oh, wait. I probably shouldn't have said that. If anyone finds them, please
Don't
steal my car. I mean, the old Hornbuckle mobile, please. Oh, good. Here they are. Well, never mind then. Thank you for listening to Second Moon.
And
office
on to our main feature
demand
story.
fills in
The commercial
quickly.
district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood.
As well.
You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Java mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this. A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological reward
So they
structures,
want more
which are
roads.
entirely apart from the actual
More residential,
rewards
so we're going to
enjoyed.
give them more
For
residential.
example, consider capital.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing
Continue this
shortage
road
going to make
onto
me
here.
richer?
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
Straight to
like
there,
the
and
sound
then
of
they'll
that.
But
curve
what
it
we
at
are
the last second.
discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of priorities.
Keep the same grid here, so we'll just go 6. I don't think I made that road straight. Don't like how it snaps. Oh shoot, I got a death. Let's go cemetery. So cemetery takes up a huge space, but that's normal. Like cemeteries are typically pretty big, especially for bigger cities. So we got element. I don't necessarily want to put it right next to the high school, but we're gonna need cemetery here. I don't want it next to the industrial area either. We're gonna pull it out into this forest area back behind this and behind here. So let's go. There's our cemetery. Continue the grid system back down here. So 6 here. Let's fill this in. Residential. We're just gonna end up building low density res all upon low density res upon low dense res. It just, like, if you really look at bigger cities, it is absolutely insane the amount of land that is taken up by low density residential. So I'm gonna try my best to kind of just keep these a little bit more realistic, and I'm just gonna do a frickin' hella ton of low dense res. that's filled in. Let's just fill that in now. Assist this one. Just delete it. I just did the same thing. Oh, man. That's okay. Let's pull this back. And we will try that again. Delete these two. Let's not mess this up again. There we go. And then we can fill the rest of it in. Hell yeah. Okay, so a bunch of residential there. Do more commercial area. Maybe put a park in. Break it up a little bit. Little dog park right there. Probably do a path across there. Now I'm thinking I almost want to throw a couple, maybe not. I was thinking maybe some mid-rises in here, but this isn't really the area that I really want too many big tall buildings. Not just yet. Definitely like seeing the cars come in. Love it when you see pedestrians actually using the the pathways. People are actually using this, so that's sweet. If you came in right off the freeway, into the city, turn, that's your main medical clinic, police station, fire department, big commercial area, and then you kind of pathway into your big residential area. That would make sense. Probably gonna have to put some commercial. No, we're gonna do 3 full blocks of resi, so I'll do another full block, and then I'll do commercial on that side. Maybe throw a park in here. Actually, pop a road in here. A small road. Add a couple more office spaces. Why can't it just make a straight road? What the hell? Sometimes the snapping in this game kind of really sucks. Okay, so I lose that office space. I didn't really gain anything. If I path that off, that'll come open. If I path that off, that'll become open. Yeah, I'll do that. Path that off. Path that off. Kind of wish that filled in a little bit better. Delete this little nub here. So nice little office space, your utilities, commercial. Probably should put some or like medium density in now at some point. Come in. A bunch of low density here. Nice little like pocket of a area. Kind of come in down here. This is still highway. This is more freeway here. If this is like, if we take highway through the kind of follow this road, the river a little bit. Maybe curve that up here, end it here. Turn this road into a high density. Have more. What do I want to buy? I almost kind of want to make this lake a high-res area.
How delightful!
You have a freeway connection right here.
You
can pop off the freeway.
What's up, honey? Me and my sister love you. Oh, that's like, nice. Y'all got clarinets and violins, but you got something most music these days ain't. Let me guess. Lineage traced back to the great Haydn himself,
I almost want to do like maybe a big downtown area right next to the lake.
Soul. A raison d'etre.
I don't know if that's smart or not.
Delicious. My sisters say whoever you got playing the keys got more funk in his pinky. But I told her that ain't funk. That's classical. Yes, indeed. That must be
map's not nearly as big as I kind of wanted it to be. I wanted to be able to buy a little bit more than this.
Early explorers. Funk, by contrast, is an entirely modern conceit, and you'll find none of that here. Funk, as they say, is for the lay person. Now, let's hear another one of those soulful cants.
And on to
now
our
I'm
main
torn. I don't necessarily know where I want to do my residential.
The commercial district is booming, as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes.
The wind's blowing down this way, so I'm gonna have to build an industrial area somewhere over here.
And
I can't really go up here with industrial.
We'll be back after.
There's a couple of rock areas over here, couple of rock areas over here. So,
and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
Like I could do rock right here, or sorry, coal mining right here. Typically, stone and coal are in the same areas. Kind of the only area that I would be able to really do it. I don't necessarily want to do it here. If I did it here, the pollution would carry it. Not too sure how I want to do this. Come off the road. And you hit a nasty looking frickin' coal mine right here. I don't know how nicely I really want that to be. I'd almost rather it, like, maybe be over there. And you kind of come down here. You have a pocket of low res. I guess maybe then I'll make this pocket of low res here. Of your coal and ore, I guess, here. Wherever oil is. I'm not too sure where oil is going to end up. Okay. So it kind of seems like this is going to be where my high res is. This is going to be downtown right here. This will be outskirts, rural. I'll probably have downtown here. Probably end up putting another outskirts, maybe airport here. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so come off. This will connect for industrial. Maybe I'll put low res on this side, and I'll put high density kind of gridding in here. Okay. So, kind of made my decision for me. We're gonna buy these guys. Maybe I'll hold off on those. Kind of turn this up. Do a tighter grid. No, I'll actually probably make a wider grid for my high res. This will be kind of a main feeder for commercial or your industrial. Where would I want it? Okay. This is your freeway. I also want to swap this to the divided road. There's a bit of a forest there. If I kind of path through here, we'll end up chalking through all of this, but maybe I'll try to preserve this little forest area a little bit. Best I can. Try to avoid rushing over that. Here we go. So I definitely want to make straighter, like kind of somewhat straight grids. We'll do curve up here, curve out. This is my grid from here on. So I'm just gonna okay. And then we will make another freeway. So let's actually make the freeway come out, extend it out. Curvy, parallel it. straight. Where do I want my intersection? Probably end up putting the intersection like right there. Right there. Straight path there. And then I'll probably make another one right there. So right there. Probably right there. Okay. I was gonna curve this, but I think I'm actually just gonna keep this. No, we'll come here. Curve it right there. Curve it back straight. Hopefully I can kind of get it parallel with that. Actually, I'm gonna make it parallel by going like this, coming through, going straight 90 degrees. Hopefully the freeway, I can now swap to the highway. This is gonna work the way I want it to. Don't know. No, I kind of need to come off of the. Let's go here. Nope, don't like that. Here. 90 degrees. We'll actually make it straight. So we'll go 90 degrees for a short chunk here, and then we'll start to curve it here. I think that works. Then come through, curve it up, and then I'll shoot it straight through there. Go straight up parallel. Then we'll delete this. All right. So there's our freeway, our highway. And then we'll build high res. This will be like a downtown area. We'll have to build out low res kind of on the backside here. Low res on the south side here. How big is my farm area here? I could put more farms in. And then kind of start my here. They'll have a road that comes across up here. They'll have a road. Maybe I'll only have the one freeway connection just right here. This will be your main strip going down. Do I have anything downloaded? I might have some assets. Can't get intersections until I progress. Shit. I might just do another boring, regular ass on-ramp, off-ramp kind of type deal. Alright, well I think that was a good start to our city here. Got some things I gotta do for the rest of the day here, so I think we're gonna call it there for Rengington. That was a pretty good start. If you like what you see, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. It'd really help a lot. We will continue this in the near future. Until next time. Peace.